Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back again. We have the Halloween tank, the free tank, the tank that you can get for absolutely nothing, and it is the tier 5 Spike, basically a strv M42. It's not a bad tank, nothing special. It has no armor, so you're not going to bounce many shots. I mean, the highest you're going to get is 55 kilometers an hour. I do apologize if you can hear the rain outside. The rain is actually really bad. I'm sitting in my car and the rain is actually really bad outside. It has DPM 1399. That is a 6.9 second reload. Penetration 110, 144 on the premium AP, and 38 on the HE. Sorry. Damage, it does 160, 135, and 200. Aim time is okay, pretty good actually at 2.8. Dispersion, not the best, at 0.359. And just like the normal strv, it has lovely gun depression at 15 degrees of gun depression, and it goes at 45 kilometers an hour. So it's quite a quick tank with lovely gun depression, but unfortunately with that gun depression you don't get much armor. If it had a bit of turret armor, this tank would be insane. So you're not going to get anything special. These free tanks are never anything special anyway. They're the tier 5 ones. They're just the average Joe. You know, they're okay. They're not bad. Also, it has the flamethrower attachment there, which you can just see. Bit disappointed with that attachment, as it only just shows it for the first couple of seconds of the battle. Then you don't see it for the rest of the game. So a bit disappointing with that camouflage, with that attachment, sorry. So with the 15 degrees of gun depression, of course, you want to get into those positions where you can use that 15 degrees of gun depression. It is a shame that the turret's not a bit stronger, because even though you can get using that 15 degrees of gun depression, people are still going to be able to shoot you. But I mean, at an angle, you might get a few odd bounces from the turret. And again, using that 15 degrees, it means you don't have to show much of your hull, which is the weak point here on this tank. The turret, I mean, 55 millimeters is not great, but it's enough to get some troll bounces. Occasionally you might get some troll bounces. Other than that, you're not going to get much bounces. You can't rely on the bounces. Even tier 4s are going to be they're going to easily be able to penetrate you. But still, people are going to still moan about this tank. They're going to moan, oh, it's just a tank, rah, rah, rah. It's a free tank. Like, whether it's a good tank, bad tank, it's a free tank. I mean, I'll accept any free tank, thank you very much. Whether it's I mean, it's not a bad tank, but it's by far a bad tank, but it's not the best. It's not my favorite in tier 5. There are plenty of other stronger tanks in tier 5, but I'm not going to complain about it because it is a free tank. I'm just going to thank Wargaming for giving me this free tank. Now, of course, you do have to earn it in the event. You have to get up to level 9, which you can get without buying that pass. The tier 7 one you won't be able to get unless you pay for that pass, where you get the 30 odd levels extra. So this one is going to be quite easy to get. It still might take you a few days to get it, as it is level 9. It should only take you about a day or so, depending on how well you play. If you can manage to do all your missions, it might only take you a couple of days to do it. So still a tier 5 tank, eh? Still a tier 5 tank for absolutely nothing. What could be more better than a free tank, eh? And this is where I applaud Wargaming, because so many people call Wargaming greedy this, greedy that. It's a pay to win event. You can only get the tier 7 tank if you pay your money. Well, yeah, they're not just going to give shit away. Good tanks as well. You have to earn it, and you have to pay a little bit of money for some tanks. Wargaming is still giving away free stuff. They're still giving away, for people that don't want to pay for the event, that you can still win some gold, premium time, credits, free XP, and again, of course, they can still win this tank quite easily. So be happy. Just be happy that Wargaming are giving us something. And they usually do that. They do usually do that. This event is a pretty much copy paste of the Nightmare event. where you can get the Lycan at the same kind of level, where the tier 5 one is pretty much the same as the Nightmare. Easy to get tank, not the best tank in the world. I mean, I don't really like the Nightmare. It is pretty much a stug, but I'm not a lover of the Nightmare. I would prefer to play this all day long, but to be honest, once I ace the tank, it's not going to be a tank that I play regularly in tier 5. It's definitely not going to be one of those tanks I think, you know what, I fancy playing tier 5, I'm going to go and play the Spike. It's definitely not. But on the other hand, I'm not going to sell it because it's just not worth selling. I mean, all that effort you're going to do in doing the missions every day, especially for free-to-play players, they're going to make all the effort into getting this tank, and then you can only sell it for 250 gold, whereas the tier 7 one you can actually only sell for credits at the moment. I don't know if that will stay the same when the tank comes into the live server, but 150 gold is, or 250 gold, I can't quite remember. It's not worth selling. You might as well keep it. It is a premium tank, or it is a collectible, sorry. It's not going to make tons and tons of credits, so don't be sitting there thinking, okay, I've got a free tank, I'm going to use it and I'm going to farm some credits. It's not the best credit earners. It's not the best credit earners, and the same goes to any of these free tanks that Wargaming give us. Most of them are not. Most of them earn credits, but they're not like they're not made to be there to earn a shed ton of credits. You can still earn credits, but you're not going to earn as much. I mean, the first game, I can't remember how much we earned. This game, we're going to get a first class. We're going to have a good game, and we're only going to earn about 30,000. I think it's about 30,000 credits. So not great, not the best, but I mean, at least it's a plus. At least you're not losing credits. So the tank wise is an okay tank, nothing special. So don't expect nothing special. It can still do its job in tier 5, especially when you are top tier against those tier 4s. It still does the job. Use the gun depression as much as you can. You've got 15 degrees of gun depression. Use it. Don't waste the gun depression. You will get some troll bounces, but just don't come back to me if you are trying to get the tank hull down into them positions where you can use the 15 degrees of gun depression. But don't come back to me when you don't bounce a few shots, because it has no armor. But using the 15 degrees of gun depression is your best chance of getting those bounces. So hope you all get this tank. It's again, I love what Wargaming do with these kind of events where, you know what, have a free tank. All you got to do is put a little bit of effort in. But if you do want a tier 7 tank, a slightly better tank, or actually at the moment what I believe is an OP tank, you are going to have to pay a little bit of money, because we are a business. Wargaming is a business. They need to earn money. They're still giving away free tanks. They're still giving away gold, premium time boosters. So just please be happy with what you got. Don't be greedy. If you want to get the Annihilator, you're going to have to pay them $10, £10. It's not a lot. It's not a lot, and especially for the rewards you're getting, it is definitely worth that money. But if you haven't got the money and you don't want to invest in the event, then you're still going to get this tank for absolutely nothing. So this is the Spike. As I've said, it is basically an STRV. With it looks a bit different, obviously, with the camo, etc. So good luck. Hope you get the tank. It's not too difficult. Up to stage 9, you get this tank in stage 9, so it won't be too difficult to play. Just do your missions every day for the next couple of days, and you will have this tank in no time. I'm meadsy69. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Enjoy the event while it's there. Earn some credits, earn some gold, and just enjoy it. I'm Meadsy. I'll catch you all very soon. Bye bye. With